The next question.
The next question was, you know, how do you get symmetry on abs, etc. You know, getting your abs all lined up. People always want to get their abs all lined up in a perfect symmetry, etc. My thought to that, I don't think that's possible. I think we're all born a certain way, and your ab muscles are predispositioned in a certain way. I mean, you can get it leaner to show more clearly by having a clean diet, but you will not be able to train them to line up perfectly. You know, if you happen to have them lined up perfectly, then that's good. That's good for you. But, I don't think mine line up perfectly. There might be nothing's ever the same. But if they happen to be that way, then kudos to you. But
if they don't cry about it.
Yeah.
You know, look. You know, I've seen abs come in all sorts of shapes and sizes.
Yeah.
We've seen them. You've seen plenty of different examples. You know, some have 4, 8, 32. You know, but you know, just work with what you've got. Like you said, you can. Your body fat will determine on how lean they look. You can build them up. Clearly, you can give them more mass.
Yeah.
If you see Ulysses abs, they clearly have more mass. Each pack is solid.
Yeah, you can actually work on the thickness of them in terms of, you know, the depth and the cut and the definition through diet and exercises. As you see some of my videos, I do like a lot of weighted stuff, so I can etch more definition into that and make them, you know, look more kind of like pronounced, to say. I don't do anything to shift them and align them the way they are. They're just the way they are.
Or like if you have 6, there isn't a way to magically create 8. You know, it's not gonna happen. Right?
Yeah.
Like you can do your lower abs for as much as you like. It's not gonna all of a sudden just pop out. Just if it happens for you, I'd love to hear it. Send a picture in of a transformation where it works for you. But I've never seen it.
It is what it is. Yeah. So you're given what you have, and you have to work with that to the best of your ability. And I think the best way to do that is by improving your diet. Make sure you have a strict diet, and make sure you train them religiously. I do that when I have functions coming up. Look, my abs don't look like that all the time. They're not super etched like that all the time. There are times, you know, when I just relax and just, you know, I got kids, I got family, so, you know, I relax and have my regular meals, and, you know, I'm not as lean. But when I need to get into action or beast mode, then I get into shape. You know, it's just a switch that I turn, and I lean out and I diet properly, and everything kind of pops into shape. So once you have a good diet and you're training them religiously, they will show, they will come out, you'll see them. And my recommendation for abs is, like I've always said, I'm a big fan of fasted abs, and that's training them first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, because you're able to contract them more and you feel the muscles more. You haven't eaten anything, so you don't feel like your contraction, your movement, your range of motion when you're doing them is limited. And that's worked for me. I wake up every morning when I have something coming up, I'll do my abs, I'll do some push-ups, maybe 200-300 push-ups and stuff like that, and my abs show very well. I don't do them. Another thing too, if you have a shoot coming up or something where you have to be topless, etc., don't train your abs on the day off or the day before. That's a rookie mistake. You train them and give them at least 3 days to just relax and keep your diet and maintain it, and they will show really nice. So that will probably be the only tip I can give you. But in terms of magically making your abs appear in the lower part of your abdominal wall, that's not gonna happen. In terms of lining them perfectly straight so they look symmetrical, like some synchronized swimming stuff, that's not gonna happen. So you just have to work with what you have, lean it out as much as you can, and so it's visible. And if it happens to line up great, then that's good. If it doesn't, it'll still look great because you're lean, you're at a very lean state, and your abs will look amazing. So it doesn't really matter. It's, you know, everybody wants that extra, but I think as long as you maintain a good diet and you train them and you follow those tips that I just gave you, you should be fine.
Yeah, I agree, 100%. Just they're not going to get symmetrical through any type of exercise. Just but you can make them the best that they can be on your physique.
Yeah.
You know, so.
If you could do that, then everyone would have a world-class physique, right? Because everyone would just be like, okay, I want my arms to be that way, and it's going to look the same as this, and this is going to look. If you could proportionally build every muscle group to look exactly the same, then everyone will have a fantastic physique. Everyone just walking around.
Work with what you've got. You know?
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Some people have certain parts of their physique that are, you know, that stand out more than others, you know, that are more developed than others. And everyone's trying to, you know, bring everything to a perfect equilibrium. And it's a lot, it's funny because it's your whole bodybuilding career is based on you trying to reach this equilibrium of everything being exact. The neck size, the biceps, and the calves all being the same size, your chest matching your shoulders, everything. Everyone's trying to do that, you know, but is there a person that's ever done it? You know, that's the fun of the journey. You know, that's the enjoyable part. We're chasing it. We need to chase that. That keeps us going. You know, what's next? What's next? You know, so you know, work with what you've got and make the best of it.
There is no end game in bodybuilding.
No.
You know, it's just a lifestyle, and you just keep going. Even legends that have had great, fantastic physiques will tell you they had a weak point. They had something that they were always working on. There's something that they're always trying to get to that level that matches the other body parts. So there's no end game. We just keep going, and we just build it to the best of our ability. And you know, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, there'll be someone else that'll have a fantastic physique that be looking at and be like, wow, yeah, it's good. But he also would tell you, look, you know, I got to work on this, or my weak spot is this, you know. But it's just how you present your physique. So just work with what you have, and work with it to the best of your ability. That's all you can do.
And have fun.
All right.
Fun's the most important part.
I got a question.
What's up?
Do you juice?
This is a brilliant question from our cameraman, asking us if we juice. We actually missed those questions. We didn't get any of them.
I think did I see any? I'm not sure if I saw any this time around,
I
but
saw them.
I have answered it before. I'm like, let me explain something. This question, people when I answered it last time, people said, why do you answer it? Why don't you just avoid it and keep quiet like everyone else does? Everyone else is keeping quiet for a reason. I'm not. And there's a reason why I'm not, because for you guys it's a big deal. For me, it's like, it's an easy answer. No, I don't, never have. Can we move on?
A bodybuilder's best friend is patience. I'll
big
tell
time,
you that.
big time.
A bodybuilder's best friend or attribute or whatever you want to call it is patience. Once you have patience, you have all the time in the world to do what you need to do and sculpt your masterpiece.
But once you have patience, nothing anyone says to you can affect you.
The question was, have you juiced? We haven't. Simple as that. I haven't. I can speak for Simeon because I'm good friends with him. I've known him. I've traveled with him. You know, known him very well. I've known him quite well, and I can tell you categorically he hasn't done anything, and I haven't done anything. I've been competing with Musclemania for years now. You know, so if I was juicing for these past 15 years or so, something would have came up, something would have creeped out of the closet, something. And the thing that actually gets me from a lot of these comments is like, you would hear the so-called comment, oh, these guys can't say nothing because they're sponsors and they'll lose all their supplements or they'll lose all their money. I'll tell you something right now, I'm self-made. I've worked for myself, built myself. My website and everything I do, my clients that I train, is where I make my money. Sponsors is an added bonus for me. It doesn't matter, okay? So I'm not keeping my mouth shut because I'm a sponsor or I'm scared of sponsors. Look, I work with them because I like their brand, I promote them, but it has nothing to do with me. And they themselves can see this video, and if they don't like it, I don't have to work for them. It's simple as that. I do what I do because my fan base is great. You know, they love what I do. My clients is great. They love what I do. That's what works for me. I have clients, I work with celebrities, I work with high net worth individuals and do their training programs, their diet plans and everything. That's why I make my money, not from extra sponsors that come here and there. When that comes, it's great, and that comes because obviously we build our brand, social media pages, etc. So we get that stuff. But I want it to be known categorically that I'm not keeping my mouth shut because of sponsor money, okay? I don't want to say I don't need sponsor money because it does help. It's great. It's a great way to make earn a living, but it's not what fuels me, or it's not what keeps me quiet, or yada yada. Nothing at all. So don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted at all.
It's a major
It's crazy,
myth.
right?
It's a myth. It's a major myth. You know? No one is keeping their mouth shut for sponsors.
Yeah.
People that are keeping their mouth shut are keeping their mouth shut for a reason. Like, you know, the ones that aren't are not keeping their mouth shut for a reason.
Yeah.
And my reason is, why the hell would I be quiet about something I'm proud of? You know, I mean, I'm not putting anyone else down that uses. Do whatever you want to do. I've said it in my last video. Do what you want to do. You know, I love bodybuilding. I will train with anyone that has a passion for lifting. But why the hell would I keep quiet about that? Think about that. That doesn't make any sense. You know, I'm proud that I'm a natural bodybuilder. I mean, I don't then put myself on any sort of pedestal to anyone else, but it is just a fact. You know, it just goes with what I do. You know, I'm not trying to say it's a distinguishing factor, but it is something that is different. You know, to maybe a lot of the other people that you might follow. I don't know, but I couldn't care less. Let me get that through. I don't care about it. You guys might.
Yeah.
I don't. You know, you guys make it a big deal. I don't. I mean, you know, it's under every frigging picture I comment, every frigging picture I post. You want to say, oh, natural, not. I don't put that in the comment. I just lifted, I just squatted 5 plates and enjoyed it. You want to put, but are you natural? I'm like, yes, I am, but what are we talking about here? We're talking about the exercise I just done, or what do you want to know?
Well, the question is, like, you've been training for 13 years, and I've been training probably for almost 20 years. So, if you're not squatting 4 or 5 plates after 10 years,
something went wrong, man.
And you know, you need to go back to the drawing board. That's another thing. And I'm like about 200 pounds. So, if I've been juicing for all these years, and I'm at 200 pounds.
20 years, yeah.
Yeah, and I've been training for 20 years, and I've been juicing, as you guys so-called claim, or whatever. Then, you know, and I'm 200 pounds, I need my money back. Because I've just been freaking wasting money for years. You know, and I'm not getting big because something's wrong here, you know? So my thing is, you know, you can't be juicing for all these years continuously, and then, you know, you're only gaining 5 pounds a year or whatever, or 6 pounds a year. I mean, then that's, you know, you're not getting the right stuff.
You guys are reading too much into enjoy some training, man. Just enjoy some training.
That's pretty much it.
Enjoy. My brand is Just Lift, and that's for a reason. It was built on the whole thing of me seeing so much controversy and me just thinking, yo, just lift. Simple, just lift some weight, enjoy it.
That's it. So last question, guys. I just wanted to actually touch upon this question because I don't think we addressed anything about diet or nutrition in depth anyway. But one of the questions I got was that came from Anthony. He was saying, can an individual gain muscle through hard training and a healthy average 3-meal diet? The answer is no. You can't just have 3 meals a day and expect to gain a certain amount of muscle. You have 3 meals a day maybe if you're just an average guy. And even that, you probably eat more than that. So this is how I'll break it down to you, Anthony. When you put your muscles under stress, when you train and when you work out, you put your muscles under tremendous stress. You have to feed your muscle, you have to feed your passion, you have to feed. When you want growth, you have to feed your muscles. It's just that simple. So that's why we supplement, and that's why we take extra protein. Your 3 meals a day is not gonna get you gains, homie.
Your 3 meals a day is gonna keep you alive.
Simple as that. But you know,
that's why you've been having your 3 meals a day.
Yeah, so basically you're saying to me, right now you're not training, you're having 3 meals a day, but you just want to train really hard and continue to have your 3 meals a day. It's not gonna work. So you need to feed your drive, you need to feed your muscle, and you need to supplement, and also probably add another couple of meals in there. I'll say about 6 meals a day, which includes, you know, at least a couple of protein shakes a day would probably work best in terms of building muscle. You're defeating the purpose. That would be like taking 3 steps forward and 5 steps back, you know? You can't work out and put your muscles, you beat down your muscles and fibers, you basically break down your muscle fibers, but you're not feeding it anything to repair and build. You know, that's like planting a plant and not watering it or giving it any plant food. So I hope that analogy kind of sinks in.
I think I might even have a better one. It's like saying I normally take my car just to work. I'm gonna start racing it, and it should be fine, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
No, you're gonna need to take care of it a lot more, and make sure everything's working perfectly.
And feed it more gas.
And feed it more gas.
Yeah, simple
Quite
as that.
simply, feed it more gas.
Premium.
Premium, yeah.
Premium. Okay, guys, we both got our own programs that are basically completely filled with all our knowledge and all the methods that we've used to build our physiques. Mine's called Mass Gain Extreme, so if you want to check that out, go to simeonpanda.com.
Okay, mine is called Get Mass and Get Shredded. So if you're looking to lose weight, come down and be shredded, you can get shredded. If you're looking for the gains, obviously you can get mass. And also my biggest one is actually my Get Abs program, which people get and follow because I have different routines on there. And I'm going to be coming out with a Get Abs Extreme with all of my crazy ab routines on there. So look out for that. It's coming shortly.
Okay, and subscribe to my channel, Sim86, or just click the button on the side and subscribe to my channel.
All right, and just come to UlyssesWorld.com. Everything is there. My YouTube channel link, my social, my Instagram page, my Facebook page. Everything is on my website, but everything is on the Ulysses World except my Facebook. So, and that's Ulysses. So just come to UlyssesWorld.com. You see all the programs, wristbands, all the stuff that I'm selling. My DVD's coming out soon, which is going to be done by my cameraman right there, who's working on it. It's called Dedication Has No Limitation. Make sure you look out for that as well, and that will be coming out in the next month or two. All right, guys.
And last thing, if you want to get the clothing that we're wearing, SP Aesthetics, sp-aesthetics.com. Check it out. So there's links on simeonpanda.com as well if you want to link to it. But that's what I'm wearing. That's what Ulysses is wearing.
Premium good stuff, man. Check
yours.
it out. Make sure you get yours. I got mine.
Peace, guys.
Peace out.
Cool.